Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Another 80K Woods Walker adventure. Today we're going to hit high peaks number 28 and 29 for Mark and I, and numbers, what is it? 17 and 18 or 16 and 17? 17 and 18.
17 and 18.
For Daisy. We're doing the Giant Mountain and Rocky Peak Ridge Traverse. So we're just right here at the Route 73 trailhead. We staged a car at New Russia. And we're about to start the day, so stick around. Still a little dark in the woods. It is end of September. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, so the sun just came up out of its slumber, and we're on trail, so life is good. So we are very close to the trailhead, and we get presented with the big wall of boulders. That's kind of cool. The initial climb out of Route 73 trailhead is steep. I think it's like, to get to the summit, it's about 3,000 feet of elevation in about 3 miles. So we'll be sweating before too much longer. Hoodie's gonna come off soon. But it's good to be out, man. We're real close to peak fall colors, so when we get to the top, I'm sure we're gonna have some incredible views. Looking forward to that part. Starting to brighten up. Life is good. Even Daisy's breathing hard. And she has not run up the mountain 3 or 4 times yet, so.
No, she's staying right next to us.
Yeah, she knows. She knows it's a good one today. Yeah, we're walking up the hill, maybe a half mile in, and we're presented with this amazing view. It's incredible. Wow. If you look right down there, that's where the car is. So that's how much elevation gain you get in about 5 or 6 tenths of a mile. And then we're going that way. Going up that way, I think. So let's do this. Yeah. And shortly thereafter, from the awesome view, you come to the giant wash bowl. There's some sites around here, I believe, some little campsites. You can see somebody pitched a tent over there. It's pretty awesome. It's gorgeous up here. And if you, oh wow, check that out. You can see people right up there on the ledge. Move my finger. That's kind of cool. My guess is we'll be up there before too much longer. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so we made it to the junction to go to the Nubble, or we can go up that way to Giant Mountain. We are gonna head out to the Nubble, hang out there for a moment, enjoy the views, and then come back and continue the climb. So yeah, this section from the giant wash bowl up to this point, nice walk in the woods. Really, it's kind of pleasant after that first initial climb up out of Route 73.
Feels like we're gonna do again, so
potentially. Lots of elevation. This is a big mountain, so they don't call it Giant of the Valley for no reason, I suppose. Right?
True.
All right, so onward.
Orange peel.
We'll clean that up. Oh man. Hey, there's a rainbow over there. You can see right between those mountains. It's not going to pick it up in the camera, but
it's too light.
that is cool. All right, that's an epic shot. Giant's Nubble. This is, if all goes according to plan, the first of 7 summits we're going to make today. Only 2 of them count for the High Peaks 46ers though. But I'll tell you what, if we get views like this, I do this all day. I don't care if it counts or not. In the effort of full transparency, we're just climbing up from the Nubble Junction, and it's good. I mean, we're having a conversation, so we're talking and climbing, but I think with this next section, there's gonna be no talking. Check that out. Wow, that's gonna be good.
Even Daisy doesn't know where to tackle it.
We found some more elevation. Awesome, that's great. I know that the camera is not going to do any justice for this view, but I'm going to keep showing it over and over again, because as we keep climbing Giant, the view just gets better and better. It's incredible, man.
You can do it, Dace. Come on. You got it. Told you could do it.
Continuing to make our way up Giant, we come to this little fork in the road. Looks like you can go that way, but there's a sign here that says a round bump. We're gonna go that way because that's the trail marker, and we're, you know, following the rules, I guess. I don't know what the bump is, so if you know, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Maybe it's just another bald summit. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, let me know below. We're getting there, almost there. So we just talked about the junction that said a round bump. Well, you come to this little area here, and there's a trail marker right there. It looks like you can go up that way. That's actually, if you went up around the bump, you would come down this way, and the trail continues that way. So just be aware, that's all. Okay, we are a little more than half a mile away from the summit of Giant. Came up to the junction here with the Roaring Brook Trail, which is about 3 miles that way down to Route 73. There's actually a privy up here, which is sweet, 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 sweet. And yeah, more up. We're getting there. Stick around. I think that summit's going to be incredible. There she is. That's the summit up there. We are probably a quarter mile from the top. Not too bad. Blue skies are showing up. Life is good. All right, we made it to the summit of Giant. This is number 28 for us and number 17 for Miss Daisy. And it's pretty cool, man. It's definitely worth the walk up, I promise. This view is incredible. We're actually gonna scoot to Rocky Peak Ridge right now because it looks like there's some, I'll call it interesting weather coming this way. So we're gonna hopefully move quick and keep our mojo and our speed about. So but yeah, first peak of the day down, number 28 high peaks for both of us, and I'm feeling pretty good.
All solid.
Yeah, let's go. All right, we're making our way down the Rocky Peak Ridge Trail. I believe that's where we're going, Rocky Peak Ridge. And then we're gonna be heading back down that way towards New Russia. Yeah, the initial climb from Giant to Rocky is a steep down and then a steep up. But after you get to Rocky Peak Ridge, it's kind of like a nice gradual descent to the parking lot, which I personally prefer the descents, so that's awesome. We'll see how much it hurts Mark's knees later.
Nah, if it's gradual, it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's great.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Lots of people on Giant, so it was kind of a crowded summit. I think a bunch of them are going to make their way to Rocky, but I don't know how many of them are actually doing the traverse. So the second half of the day might actually be lonely. I don't know. What do you see?
There's an eagle.
Yeah, the camera's not
Or maybe hawk.
hanging
small.
out though.
That's cool.
So yeah, nature's abound, mountains abound, good times abound. Let's go.
Daisy, I might catch you unless yours go faster.
Hey, hello.
Still making our way down from Giant Mountain between Giant and Rocky Peak Ridge. This descent is interesting. Mark and I have both agreed that we're glad we're not going up, coming back that way. We're doing the traverse because that would be brutal, I think, especially now that the rain has kind of started and made all of the slabs nice and slick. Handy for getting down, just sliding your butt. But getting up, good luck, folks. It's tough. But yeah, that's where we're heading, and you can see how much elevation we're gonna have to gain. Interesting. All right, we made it down, and it looks like this is where we start climbing back up to Rocky Peak Ridge. Kind of excited about this because, like I said earlier, not many people are doing the traverse, so it's gonna be fun and interesting, and from what I hear, super epic, at least on a clear day. I don't know what we're gonna see today, but hey, it's better than a day at the office, right? There's Giant, the backside of it. We came down that. It's been much easier going up the Rocky Peak Ridge side after the cull. But yeah, she's a beaut. Look how big she is. Oof. And those slides on the backside there, super incredible. Yeah, we're getting to the top of Rocky Peak Ridge. Slow and steady. We're almost there though. Life's good. Not sure you're gonna be able to hear us, but 29, we're on top of Rocky Peak Ridge, and even with the cloud cover, it is awesome. You know, you can see views 360 degrees. It's really incredible, actually. Check this out. Wind is super incredible. We're gonna grab a quick bite and then continue our trek down the traverse towards New Russia. So stick around. We're about, I don't know, a little less than 50% of the way done with the day. So as far as mileage is concerned, it looks like, according to the map, all of the elevation craziness is done though. So thumbs up to us. We made it through the tough part. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if you can see in the distance there, but that's Lake Champlain. Huge body of water out there. Goes all the way down. That's awesome. Rocky Peak Ridge is the easternmost high peak, and you can see Vermont, the Green Mountains of Vermont, way back that way. Typically on a clear day, it's said you can see 39 of the 46 high peaks in the Adirondacks. Today's not necessarily a super clear day, but still pretty awesome.
You're still seeing probably 20 something of them.
Yeah, not bad. So we're getting some lunch, enjoying the view with the break in the rain, and we're gonna make our way. Making our way down the ridge from Rocky Peak, and that right there is Mary Louise Pond, which it looks awesome. It's beautiful. I think I'm gonna filter some water out of there, or at least try or check it out. But yeah, that's excellent, man. I'm so excited. This was a good choice coming down the ridge, I think, and doing the traverse. If you have the time and the opportunity, I highly recommend it. So far, we'll see how it goes for the next 5 miles. So it's Lake Mary Louise. I'm not sure what constitutes a lake versus a pond. It's not very big, but it's very pretty out here. So I'm gonna filter some water real quick, and then we're gonna continue the trek. We just climbed up and over Rocky Peak East on the ridge. It's very similar to one of the brothers if you're going up to Big Slide. Was a good observation that Mark just made. Yeah, we filtered some water out of Lake, quote unquote, Mary Louise. Bag is feeling good. Water's full. Legs a little crampy, so that's kind of weird. Take some ibuprofen maybe. But yeah, keep on going on the ridge and enjoying the day. Thankfully, knock on wood, the rain seems to have stopped and it may hold off. That would be nice. Of course, now we're gonna strike by lightning, so whatever. Having a great day. On top of another summit. I don't honestly know which one this one is. It's very bald, and we're supposed to hit something called Bald Peak, but that was supposed to be almost 2 miles from Rocky Peak Ridge East, so I doubt this is it, because there's Rocky Peak Ridge East. It's like right there. But it's awesome up here. You can see Rocky Peak, you can see Giant. There's a bunch of high peaks over there that are in the clouds. And I believe we're heading that way still, so we're beginning walking on that ridge. Yeah, it's pretty wicked. The views up here are incredible, and you can see back here, the colors are nuts. They just look so great. I'm hoping the sun actually brightens everything else up a little bit more so we can see them pop a little bit better. But yeah, it's windy. I'm getting chilly. We're gonna keep moving. Check out these rocks balancing on the big boulder.
Physics. I'm under it.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so we're making our way down the trail, and I just wanted to show you, our pace has slowed significantly. This is really, really steep and really bouldery. Yeah, we'll go with it. Sounds like a good word. And it keeps going down. It's kind of nuts. So if you're coming up from the New Russia trailhead, just be advised, before you hit the actual Rocky Peak Ridge summits, there's a decent climb. So make sure you're prepared. But we're making our way. We're having a good conversation, and I can't complain. Holy smokes, this day's been amazing. So let's go. We're gonna hit Bald Mountain, Bald Summit, Bald Peak, whatever, soon. It looks like Mark was saying that the slab came off of the wall right here and slid right down here and created this super wicked cave. That's awesome. You never know what you're gonna find out here. Cool. we made it to the bottom of that large descent from the ridge, and we're in this gorgeous birch forest. I love birch trees. I think they look nice. They are super handy when it comes to outdoor stuff. You know, you can use the bark for helping to start a fire. I just learned you can use birch to carve really nice cookses. So birch trees to me are incredibly awesome. And walking through here, it's super pretty. Check it out. All right, so we're very near the top of Bald Peak. If you look behind me, that nonsense right there, that's what we came down. My legs are shaking like whoa right now. Just felt a couple raindrops. That's weird. Good thing there's image stabilization on the camera. So yeah, we felt a couple raindrops. The wind's picking up. So we're just gonna get up over Bald real quick and then make our way down to Mason. And then Blueberry Cobble from there, I believe. So stick around. We've got about 3 miles left of the day, 3.5 miles left of the day. And from what I can tell from the map, it's gonna be smooth sailing. At least that's the hope. Check this boulder out on top of the mountain. It's crazy. That thing's huge. Don't push. Hold it. You gotta hold it. Don't push it.
Oh.
That's nuts, man. Glacial erratic that size up here. Just let that sink in. How big those glaciers were.
Yeah. That was a lot of ice pushing this.
Wow.
From somewhere
North.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Awesome. I think we're racing that storm right there. But over there, the sun wants to peek through. So it'd be nice if it started coming this way a little bit, maybe. So this may actually be Bald Peak. It's hard to tell. Maybe the whole thing is Bald Peak. I don't know, but there's cairns up here, so whatever. Yep, still moving though. Gotta keep moving. I really don't want to get stormed on. Again.
Laid out path.
Looks like that's where we're heading. At least based off of where these yellow markers are bringing us. It's a steep climb down. Not as bad as that one over there, but still interesting. And at least we're exposed and we can see all the things. So that's a win. All right, we just summited Mason Mountain. That is like the 6th or 7th mountaintop we were on today. We are making our way down to Blueberry Cobbles, and then from Blueberry Cobbles to the car, which is good because I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, get something cold to drink, some big meaty burger or pizza or something. What do you guys like to eat after a hike? Leave in the comments below, because I feel like I could eat all of the things. We're getting there. It's a great hike, amazing views, and just some incredible terrain. I love the ridge, but it is not a walk in the park. For 10.5 miles, there's a lot of up and down, and some of it is significant, so just be aware of that. Definitely worth giving it a whirl though. So originally we were gonna head out to Blueberry Cobbles for another lookout, but Mark and I got to the junction here, and if we're being honest, we've had a lot of lookouts.
Yeah, we've been looking out for like the last couple hours.
Yeah.
When you walk that ridge, you see everything.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. So I think we're actually gonna pass on the cobbles because we're tired and we just wanna get back to the car, and this is a little bit quicker. So yeah, we're gonna take the red trail down to Route 9 and get in the car, go home. It's good. I said a long time ago in a different video that I'm a super big geek. One of the things I'm really geeky about is Star Wars. So we're walking on the ridge trail here, and this rock, I see it, looks like the Millennium Falcon. It's either been a long day, I'm crazy, or that's a Star Wars rock. I'm going with it's a Star Wars rock. Got about 2 miles to the car, let's go. Whew, this last mile or so, we're feeling it. It's a lot of down, and in fact, I'm kind of in a mental state where I don't even want to record video, but I want to make sure that you guys see the entire trail, or you know, the bits and pieces of it that are important or significant. So we are close to the new Russia trailhead. Feeling pretty good about that, which means we have maybe a half mile left in the day's hike. So I'm happy. It was a 10.5 mile day, but it definitely, whoops, tree, sorry. It definitely felt longer and harder. I'm not sure if that was because of the elevation gain or the last hike we did was Northville Placid Trail, but I'm definitely feeling it today. So we'll get to the truck, and then we'll figure out Mark's feelings on the hike and see what his favorite parts were, because I know my favorite parts, and I'll tell you. Stick around, we're almost there. All right, man, we made it. That was a good day. And according to Cal Topo, it's going to be about 10.5 miles. According to the sign over there, it's 8 miles from here to Giant, and then from Giant to Route 73 is about another 3.5. So looks like we were closer to 11.5 miles, which usually a mile is no big deal, but there's a lot of up and down. So just be aware that some of the mileage is not necessarily accurate. I don't know which one though. So that was a great hike. What was your favorite part?
Going along the ridge, because it was pretty cool. A little dangerous, but with high winds, looking out, but you had great view through that whole section, basically from Rocky until Marble.
Yeah.
Marble, what was it?
Bald.
Bald.
Yeah, that was my favorite part as well. My least favorite part is the way my legs are shaking right now.
Yeah.
Actually, my arm's shaking a little bit too, so there's some fatigue setting in, but that's okay. We're at the car, got some drinks inside, we're gonna get some food, and life will be good. What was your least favorite part?
The straight down of that, whatever the heck mountain is in between East Rocky Peak Ridge and Bald.
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing is. But that was a lot of steep down.
It was. We actually gave it a very inappropriate name for the challenge, or for the channel rather, and I won't tell you what it is, but it's grossly inappropriate. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out, watching the adventure, and coming along with us. If you could do the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends and family, that would be greatly appreciated. But the most important thing is to get outside and do something awesome every single day. We'll see you next week.